Bacon, who sent us an Empire Strikes
that thing is
Back
outstanding.
photo.
We'll have to post that.
Yeah, that has the faces swapped on a handful of key figures, and rightfully has me as Lando Calrissian. I'm gonna start doing commercials for Colt 45.
There you
go. Billy D. Williams. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I think we're all right.
Good on community support. Well, listen, if you guys have anything that you want to get to us that we can get out to the community, you can send it to us on Instagram, and make sure you include as many details as possible because we always like to send people to the right spots. All right, before we get into No Reps and PRs, we'll once again thank our sponsor for today's episode, and that is 8 Sleep. Good sleep is the ultimate game changer and nature's best medicine. Consistent good sleep can help reduce the likelihood of serious health issues, decrease the risk of heart disease, lower blood pressure, and even reduce the risk of Alzheimer's. Despite all that, more than 30% of Americans struggle with sleep, and temperature is one of the main causes of poor sleep. I am someone who likes to have a lot of blankets on them. I need to be warm, and that doesn't really do too well sometimes in the summer when it's super hot outside, and that makes me not be in the ideal sleep temperature, and it has an adverse effect on my sleep. Well, 8 Sleep came around and just solved all of that because now I am falling asleep in record time faster than I have before. And it's all thanks to the 8 Sleep Pod Pro cover. The Pod Pro cover by 8 Sleep is the most advanced solution on the market for thermal regulation. It pairs dynamic cooling and heating with biometric tracking. You can take the cover and you can add it to any mattress that you have. So if you love your mattress, and I know a lot of people like, oh man, I love my mattress, I found the perfect one. Don't worry, you don't have to change anything about it. You're just going to take it from a dumb mattress into a super duper Skynet smart mattress. I mean, it's not going to end up like launching a nuclear attack on your house like that. But it's just it's gonna allow you to start sleeping as cool as 55 degrees or as hot as 110 degrees. So it's going to take good care of you when it's time to get some shut-eye. The temperature of the cover will adjust each side of the bed based on your sleep stages, biometrics, and bedroom temperature, reacting intelligently to create the optimal sleeping environment. The result, 8 Sleep users fall asleep up to 32% faster, reduce sleep interruptions by 40%, and you get overall more restful sleep. The Pod Pro cover by 8 Sleep is so popular, it has garnered the attention from CEOs, high performers such as Olympic gold medalist Red Gerard, and top CrossFit athletes, including a man you may have heard of, Tommy, 2021 fittest man on earth, Justin Medeiros. In fact, I think they flew him out to New York to shoot like a TV commercial for him.
Yeah, he crushed it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. All of them are powered by 8 Sleep to make the most of their workouts and recovery. So go to 8sleep.com, that's EIGHT sleep.com/talking150 to check out the Pod Pro cover and save $150 at checkout. 8 Sleep currently ships within the United States, Canada, and the UK. 8sleep.com/talking150 because good sleep is the ultimate game changer. All right, you want to get into here's my story. Okay. So I was getting to No Reps and PRs. So the other day, I'm watching Comedy Central. Now, they have a new show that I believe starts today because we're recording this on February 9th. It's called Fairview. All right? So, and I see
it's a new show called Fairview.
It's a new show called Fairview. Now, before we go any further, some of you may know I'm in a band. We record music. We've recorded stuff. We haven't recorded like really anything since, I think 2012. We recorded like an EP with 5 songs. It's called 1, 2, 3, Go. You can find it on YouTube. All right? Now, I'm just going to play the beginning of this song, the title track from this EP. All right, just so you can get it, you can hear it. All right, so here's the song. This is 1, 2, 3, Go by Cousin Dale. 1, 2, 3, go! Not bad.
Yeah, oh yeah.
1, 2, 3, go! Wet kiss at the start of a first date. If it's
all right, so I'm going to stop that. So that's the song. Okay, that's the beginning of the song. So now, this is the Fairview promo that is running not only on TV but on social media. Okay, so you listen up. You've just heard our song. Now listen to this. And there might be some, I don't know, crude humor in here or not, so I apologize for that. But this is now the Comedy Central Fairview promo.
Welcomes you to Fairview, a small town with huge issues.
Go take a poop on that guy.
No, that's my last living teacher.
1, 2, 3, go!
Fairview premieres February 9th after an all-new South Park on Comedy Central.
Okay, that is our song in that promo. on Comedy Central. There is no doubt about it, right? So I'm like all fired up about this. I'm like, how'd they use our song? No one told me, like no one told us about this. So I get the I get the link to the promo, and I send it off to Brian, who's the guy in our band who kind of handles all this stuff. I'm like, hey man, have you seen this? And he writes back, goes, oh yeah, Mike showed me that. It's all on the up and up. Apparently, Brian signed a deal with some licensing company 10 years ago, never told us, and they send out our stuff. And it's been in, I guess, Impractical Jokers, American Pickers, and now this. And I'm like, well, is it the theme song? Like, what are we getting for this? We getting any money? He goes, well, he's like, Mike, who's another guy in the band, and then this guy, Brad, who played drums. He's like, they were the songwriter, so they get credit. They get like $20. And I'm like, oh, here I was getting ready to put Comedy Central on the business end of a sternly written cease and desist letter, or at least, hey, how about a little something for the effort? And it's like $20. That's all we're getting. So
$20.
So I got like a big no rep right there for getting all fired up. But it's still cool that one of our songs is now on Comedy Central, and I'm hoping they use it for the actual theme. That would be pretty cool.
I would say that's a PR and a no rep in the same thing.
Exactly.
A PR because you guys obviously on potential theme for Comedy Central. A no rep for not telling your bandmates you signed a licensing deal, and instead of getting to make some bank, you go, hey, here's an Andrew Jackson for the trouble.
Exactly. Go buy yourself something nice. But anyway, so that's pretty cool. So that's our little brush with fame right there. So if you're watching the Fairview show on Comedy Central and they play that song, I played that. That's my work in that song. So that's my PR.
Man.
That's my PR and my no rep.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I was telling my wife, we got to find someone who knows something about this. Like, this is ridiculous. They're using our songs without our permission. Well, you do your research first.
Instead, we're
going to be able to get a medium pizza and celebrate.
2 20-packs of chicken nugs. Oh, man.
You got a PR and a no rep?
I have 2 PRs.
All right.
First one is my buddy Chris Masder. Competed in his final runs as a solo luge at the Olympics this past week. Sunday morning, it happened live. The final runs were at basically 3:30 and 5:15 a.m. He was the reigning silver medalist from Pyeongchang, which was awesome. Got to watch him do that live streamed last time. And this time, it'd be safe to say that like almost nothing went right for him in the lead up. Mm-hmm. Like he was battling shoulder injuries, didn't get to train the way that he wanted, broke his foot, and all that just prevented him from ever finding the same kind of level of consistency and equipment that allowed him to have the success last time. And I think Chris exemplifies what it means to be an Olympian and a representative of Team USA. At no point did he ever back down, and at no point did he ever just say, screw it. Always had a smile on his face, always was a good representation of the U.S. Olympic team. Went out there and battled what, he even said, like inferior equipment and very little training to finish 8th. And I thought, and that was the best finish from an American for the 3 men, I believe, that represented luge. And now, as a result, he gets to be on the team relay.
That's awesome.
Event. So he earned his way on the team relay event. So that's actually taking place tomorrow. So if you're listening to this on Wednesday or on Thursday, it's taking place Thursday, February 10th. So he gets to, and this is his 4th Olympics. So he's been there for a while, and I think more often than not, having clean runs in his best run for the last round was a nice way to go out despite all the adversity that he had kind of found. So it was pumped. We did a little watch party. We all woke up, FaceTime together, and did a little watch party to watch him. So it was awesome for a PR. Despite no medal, I thought it was kind of a
good
cool
for him, man. And people might not know Marston Sawyers for a while
was a luge guy.
Yeah,
he did luge. There was a potential that he could have stuck with and made an Olympic team, but wanted to play foosball and
I feel like he would have dug those outfits too. That would have been right up his alley.
Oh,
like he would have.
I mean, he wears those basically those outfits now.
Yeah.
But through Marston, Marston used to slide with Chris, and through Marston, we've all gotten to know Chris, and he's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome human being.
Good for him, man.
His wife and his kid got to be on NBC. They did a special because it was like his last go. NBC had him on. Mike Tirico interviewed him and then surprised him with his wife and kid, Nico, on air there, and it was such a nice little moment. And Tirico had glowing remarks for his kid Nico, who's super